To me, it's kind of like home. I grew up not very far from here, and my high school is right next to the park. So I used to come in here and run with school and do sports activities in the park. So coming back here is just really nice. Just kind of a feeling of warmth and normalness. I mean, I've been around horses my whole life, and I understand them. They understand me even being in a chair. They look at the chairs, kind of look at it weirdly, and then they're like, oh, okay, you're just on wheels. So I think just the connection that I have with the horses and the fact that they understand me and I understand them, for me is like the best part of being around horses. It's just the comfortability of being around them. It definitely means a lot more than it used to prior to my accident. During the accident, I lost a part of myself and my freedom that every time I get back on the horse, I gain back. I get to ride a horse almost the same as everybody else. And I get to ride a horse pretty damn well, which I love doing. And just experimenting and doing different things with the horses gives me a sense of power that I often lose being in the chair. So being able to have that freedom back and that power means everything. I remember almost everything that happened that day, all the way from the moment that I woke up until the moment that I passed out. I remember getting up, getting ready to go to the airport. I was traveling to Florida to meet up with my family, and going through the airport, doing my thing, suitcase in one hand, skateboard in the other, and just getting in line and had my headphones in, listening to music and looking down at my phone. And out of nowhere, just this feeling of being lifted off the ground, and just darkness. And in that moment, the bomb knocked me out. And I remember coming to in the airport before the first responders came in. And I remember looking up and I could see that it was very dark and there was a lot of ash and smoke and fire. I remember looking down at my body, seeing that my leg was broken. I knew I was burned, but I didn't realize just how bad the injuries actually were. I think it took me a couple of months to get, not over, but to get through my sadness from everything that had happened, losing my legs, losing the ability to walk, and just waking up in a completely different life. That took me a while to get through. But in the end, I was able to get through it and move on, which I'm still very proud of myself for doing because it's not the easiest thing to do. The Olympic and Paralympic Games, I mean, it's the best of the best in the whole world. So being amongst them and competing against them is a true honor. I mean, it was awesome. Just being there with everybody and being at the top of the top is probably the coolest feeling I've ever had. I mean, it means everything. The FEI is it's like, for me, the highest level of competition I can achieve. So being recognized by them is awesome and a true honor, because it kind of shows me that everything that I've done these past 5 to 6 years has been seen, and other people have realized just how big it really is. So having that recognition is really cool.